icky, and it felt just kind of like somebody watched you.
Someone was watching and taking pictures of Elizabeth's roof. Turns out it was her insurance company, Nationwide. She found this out after getting an email from them alerting her that they utilize a third party that obtains imagery data. And based on this image, they had concerns that may increase the chance for a loss on the property, noticing natural discoloration and streaking. And the remedy? Repair or replace the roof in order to retain Nationwide.
I had a panic attack.
Elizabeth says she was floored to know her policy could be revoked because of a grainy image she didn't even know was being taken.
And when we moved in, we knew that we were going to have to replace the roof within, a few years. Was it something that I planned on doing in the next 3 months? No.
I would say in the last 10 to 15 years, we've really seen the use of drones and aerial photography and satellite imagery come into the insurance space.
Sean Kevlin with the Insurance Information Institute and Industry Association says aerial imagery was originally used during catastrophic events when humans were unable to reach certain areas destroyed by severe weather. It was not only safer, but faster to pay claims. Today, he says, drones and satellites are being used for normal maintenance of policies by many insurance companies. Insurers looking for underwriting hazards like yard debris, damaged roofs, undeclared trampolines, or swimming pools.
I would say the technology, as much as it might be jarring to a consumer to understand that the insurer is monitoring a house, to have a safer roof, to make sure that that first line of defense of your home is better protected, I'd say that's a win-win for the consumer.
Max altitude reached. The use of drone or satellite imagery is legal to a point. We contacted the insurance divisions in both Maryland and Virginia, and they tell us that drones can be used to collect information on our property. But how insurance companies actually use this information, well, that is up for debate. However, the Maryland Insurance Administration says there can be issues if drone imaging relies on technology such as artificial intelligence instead of human eyes to make decisions on potential risks. That's why most states say insurers should rely on more than one source of information to determine risk. Drones aren't allowed in D.C. United Policyholders, a nonprofit that provides resources to consumers, says it's seen a dramatic increase in reports from consumers who've been dropped by their insurers on the basis of an aerial image, which they say could be out of date or inaccurate. Elizabeth says this image of her roof is over a year old. She knows this because it doesn't show the trampoline in her backyard, which they installed a year ago. News 4 reached out to Nationwide about Elizabeth's case. They didn't respond. Elizabeth ended up hiring a company to inspect her roof, and luckily, they found only a broken shingle and some bolts that needed to be sealed. She's hoping her insurance company will accept it.
I'll be sending the letter off to them and hoping that they approve that because I'm not paying for those repairs if I still need to get a new roof.
Now keep in mind, drones are not authorized to get too close to your house, and as much as the pictures can be used to drop you, they could also see something you can't and perhaps catch a problem before it becomes too expensive to fix.
All right, next year at 5, USC.
It's called NAS. FAA owns the air above your house.
Ceremony has been canceled. The latest on that decision, plus demonstrations that continue on several college campuses from Southern California.